Charlie Hudson is back. And this time, it's not a normal return. Something is off. Something is hidden. And the worst part, the people who should be happy to see him are the ones who look the most afraid. Because Season 9, Episode 1 doesn't just bring Charlie back into the story. It brings a twist so shocking, it could change Hudson and Rex forever. Charlie Hudson is officially returning in Hudson and Rex Season 9, Episode 1. But not in the way fans expected. This isn't a calm reunion. This isn't a happy surprise. This is the kind of return that feels like a warning. Because when Charlie comes back, it isn't because he wants to. It's because something is forcing him to. The episode opens with tension in the air. The team is working like normal, but something already feels wrong, small signs, strange looks, and that quiet pressure that tells you trouble is coming. Hudson tries to stay focused. Rex stays close. Everything seems fine. Until the first clue drops. A new case begins and it looks simple at first. But then one detail shows up that makes the room go silent. A name, a connection, something tied to the past. Something tied to Charlie. Hudson's face changes instantly. It's not just shock. It's fear mixed with confusion, like he's seeing a ghost. And also seeing a problem he thought was buried. Rex reacts before anyone else. His ears rise. He moves toward Hudson. He senses it. He senses that something familiar is near, but also something dangerous. The camera cuts to a small piece of evidence, a message, a file, a tag, and Hudson can't believe what he's reading. Because the truth hits like a punch. Charlie is involved. Charlie is connected to this case in a way nobody can explain. And when Hudson tries to dig deeper, the system blocks him. Like someone doesn't want Charlie's name to be seen. Like someone powerful has been hiding him or hunting him down. And then it happens. One moment changes everything. A call comes in. A quiet voice speaks. And Hudson hears words that freeze him in place. It's Charlie. He's back. And he's not safe. Hudson turns. Rex starts to growl. And suddenly the team realizes this is bigger than any case. Because Charlie didn't return to help solve a crime. He returned because the next target might be Hudson. Charlie doesn't walk back into Hudson's life like a hero coming home. He comes back like a man running out of time. When Hudson finally sees him, the first thing that hits isn't joy. It's how different Charlie looks. Not older, not tired, but sharp, alert, like someone who has been living with danger every single day. His eyes scan the room the way a person does when they are sure someone is watching. And the strange part, he isn't surprised to see Hudson. It's like he expected this moment to happen. Hudson tries to speak, but the words don't come out. His mind races because Charlie was supposed to be gone. Gone from the city, gone from the cases, gone from everything. And yet here he is, standing right there like nothing ended. But everything about Charlie screams that something did end, and it ended badly. Charlie doesn't waste time. He doesn't sit down. He doesn't explain calmly. He steps close, lowers his voice, and says something that makes Hudson's stomach drop. He says this wasn't his choice. He says he didn't want to return like this. And then he drops the real bomb. Someone has been following him. Hudson asked who. Charlie doesn't answer right away. Instead, he looks around again like the walls have ears. That silence is louder than any answer. Because if Charlie is scared to say the name out loud, it means this enemy isn't just dangerous. It's powerful. And suddenly Hudson understands. Charlie isn't only back because of the case. He's back because he has nowhere else to go. Rex steps forward. And for 1 second, the tension breaks. Rex smells Charlie's hand like he's checking if it's really him. Charlie smiles, the first real smile we've seen. But even that smile doesn't last long. It fades fast, like he remembered something painful. Rex stays close to Hudson, but he keeps staring at Charlie too, like he's trying to figure out what changed. Then Charlie says the line that turns this reunion into something darker. If they find me here, you're all in danger. Hudson demands to know what Charlie is hiding. Charlie looks at him and his voice shakes just a little when he says, "You don't understand. I didn't run away. I was pushed." In that moment, Hudson realizes this isn't just Charlie's return. This is the start of a storm. Because whatever Charlie found out is now coming straight to Hudson's door. At first, the new case looks like a normal call. A body is found. No witnesses. No clear reason. The team arrives thinking it'll be another hard day, but nothing they haven't seen before. But the moment Hudson steps into the scene, he feels it. The air is too quiet. The place looks too clean. The victim isn't just dead. The victim has been staged. Like someone wanted the police to see it. The crime scene has strange details. No fingerprints. No forced entry. No signs of a fight. It's like the killer walked in calmly, did what they came to do, and left without leaving a single mistake behind. That's not normal. That's professional. Then Sarah points out something even worse. The security cameras were turned off at the exact time of death. Hudson knows right away. This wasn't random. This was planned. And then Rex finds something hidden near the victim's hand. A small piece of plastic, almost invisible. It looks like a broken tag from a key card. Nothing special. Until Hudson flips it over. And sees the tiny logo on the back. It isn't from any public building. It's from a private unit, one that doesn't officially exist. Hudson's face hardens because he has seen that symbol before, in a file that was sealed years ago. Back at the station, the team digs deeper. The victim isn't just a regular person. They have an erased background, a fake work history, and travel records that don't match their identity. It feels like the victim was living under a cover. And then the biggest red flag appears. The victim's name shows up in an old report linked to Charlie Hudson. That's when Hudson realizes the case isn't only connected to Charlie. It's connected to why Charlie disappeared in the first place. Hudson confronts Charlie again. He asks if this victim was part of what Charlie was investigating. Charlie doesn't deny it. He doesn't even look surprised. He only says quietly that this murder was meant to happen. He says the victim wasn't the target. The victim was the message, a signal to tell Charlie, "We found you." Charlie explains that he has been tracking something for a long time. Not one person, but a network. People who clean up crimes. People who delete evidence. People who remove anyone who gets too close. And the worst part, they aren't outsiders. They have access to police systems, security feeds, and government files. Hudson tries to process it, but then another shock hits. When he searches the internal database for more details, the file disappears right in front of him, like someone is watching his screen. Like someone is inside the system at that very moment. Rex begins to bark loud and sharp, as if he senses danger before anyone else does. Hudson turns around, and he sees the station doors slowly closing, because now Hudson finally understands the truth. This case isn't opening the door to answers. It's opening the door to something that was never supposed to be uncovered. Just when Hudson thinks the truth is finally coming together, everything flips. The deeper they go, the stranger it gets. Every lead breaks. Every witness goes silent. Every camera clip is missing a few seconds, always the same few seconds. It's like the case is being edited in real time by someone who knows exactly what they're doing. Charlie tells Hudson he has proof. Real proof. Something that can expose the people behind the network. He says he kept it hidden for months, waiting for the right moment. But Hudson doesn't. Like the way Charlie talks. Charlie isn't acting like a man who came to share information. He's acting like a man carrying guilt. Hudson asks him straight, "Charlie, what aren't you telling me?" Charlie stays quiet. Then he pulls out a small drive, scratched, plain, almost destroyed. He says the truth is inside. He says it will explain everything. But before Hudson can take it, Rex suddenly growls low and sharp. Not the growl Rex gives to strangers. The growl Rex gives when something feels wrong. Hudson freezes. Sarah notices too. Even Jesse steps back. Rex moves in front of Hudson, blocking Charlie like he's protecting him. That alone is terrifying, because Rex trusts Charlie. He always has. So if Rex is reacting like this now, it means something about Charlie has changed. Hudson slowly reaches for the drive. Charlie's hand shakes. Then Charlie whispers the words that break the moment wide open. "They didn't just follow me. They caught me." Hudson's eyes narrow. "What do you mean?" Charlie swallows hard. His voice cracks. "I made a deal." The room turns cold. Hudson doesn't speak because he already knows what that means. Charlie wasn't just running from the enemy. Charlie was forced into their hands, and to survive, he gave them something, or worse, he became something. Hudson demands to know what Charlie gave up. Charlie finally looks up. The pain on his face is real. Then he says the line that changes everything. "I gave them access to you." Hudson steps back like he's been hit. Sarah's eyes widen. Jesse can't believe it. But Charlie isn't done. He says Hudson was always the real target, not because of this new murder, but because Hudson has been too close to too many secrets for too long. Then Charlie admits something even darker. He doesn't know if he's here to warn Hudson, or if he was sent here to bring Hudson into a trap. And in that moment, Season 9 Episode 1 makes one thing clear. Charlie Hudson is back, but his return might be the beginning of Hudson's downfall.